innocent. Wait. Damn. I guess I'm gonna have to open up a new pack. I'm gonna put on some music. I'm feeling very 2000s. Where is the music? Hey y'all, I'm gonna be doing $11 readings for people. I might pull out might pull out this new deck that I got. We'll see. Looking in the mirror, I can see myself standing in your arms, holding me and kissing me and loving me. Ooh, you just can't get enough of me. Now I'm on the phone, telling you I'm all alone. So come on over, I'm at the shower now, about to put it down. I can't wait till you get here. I wanna be like those girls in the movies, how I'm letting someone love and makes me drop to his knees. Hey y'all, happy Tuesday. Cause that's the feeling you're giving me. I wanna be like those girls in the movies, to have a man so in love and makes him drop to his knees. She's even on his mind while he's asleep at night. Cause that's the feeling you're giving me. I'm almost ready to accept the truth. I'm in love with you and I wanna tell you, I'm glad that you're here. Oh shit, I'm sorry, hold on. What you know about that? You don't know nothing about me. This was a banger back in the day. This album just all together. Hey Sarai. Hey Born Goddess. That little John. This is Ashanti. I'm so ready for the next season. The next season? What you mean by that? Oh, you talking about Ashanti? Ashanti show? Hold on, let me bring this up some. Of Ashanti and Nelly. See, I didn't even watch it because when that man told her that he not helping with that baby, I got triggered. Because why? You made it. But I was afraid to watch it because I didn't want it to skew my view of Ashanti, because I feel like Ashanti is kind of like, you know, like she came up in this period of time where they had publicists and stuff like that. So like she's been very private about her life. Her mama has really like done a really good job of keeping, you know, everything under wraps besides like what was happening with her sister. And so I feel like, I don't know why I feel like this is a rebrand for Nelly because of the Trump and the stuff like that. But I don't like it. I would have rather like keep knowing less about her. But that's my girl though. I ain't gonna lie, she ain't never gonna do nothing wrong in my eyes. So yeah. I don't even have the episode for tomorrow written, which is kind of crazy. But my tarot deck is on its way. I'm so excited about that. It should be here, like the one that I created, the Oversoul Codex. That's actually on its way, so I should have that by next week, which I'm excited about. So just about a week away from that, and then I created a deck too with little things that I feel like is important for our Oversoul journey. But today I'm gonna be doing $11 readings if y'all are interested. I think I put my Cash App and stuff on the thing. Thank you, Zeron. But yeah, I made this little, I bought like some blank tarot cards, and I made like a little
deck too. So when I start doing my flame readings, which I'm really doing like a revamp of all my services and stuff. But how do y'all feel about that? The Keke Palmer interview with Kelly and Olandria. Did y'all watch Love Island? I feel like they made some really good points on like anti-blackness in this fucking country. I feel like I don't know about anybody else, but I clocked Huda first episode. Like first episode when they was sitting at the fire pit and she was just like, y'all need some real men. I already knew what that was. And then finding out later on that she was a Leo, Mars, sent me over the edge. Because all I felt was Leo energy with her. And so when I found out she was a Virgo, I'm like, nah, she got Leo placed somewhere. Mars is your competition energy. It is a competition show. So it makes sense of why she was acting like that. Insecure and like, you know, oh, he wasn't looking at me, he was looking at Shelly, because Shelly is T, because Shelly is confident in herself. You know, and I feel like that's an insecure woman's worst enemy is somebody who don't need the validation. You know? So watching them, one, I was glad that they went to Keke Palmer because I feel like, you know, that's somebody who is, you know, for us. And she gave them a platform to talk about like what they was experiencing in the villa, where they was not being judged for what they were saying, you know, because she also lives a very black experience. And I feel like especially, you know, with her being younger and doing Aquila and the Bee and like all she needs to have her hair done and stuff like that. You know, so she actually been through it herself. So I thought that was a really interesting interview. And I feel like it just made me like Shelly and Olandria even more, even though I feel like they literally, to me, were the same that they was on the show. But, I don't know, as a woman who I feel like I've kind of always said what I wanted to say. And I have been in work environments where, you know, anybody could talk to these people like they stuck to the bottom of their shoe. But when I say something and I'm assertive, it's like everybody crying. What are you crying for? I thought we were just having a conversation. You know, and I feel like the weaponization of tears, you know, like to try to make you seem like you're intimidated. And I even in the workplace was told one time that I was intimidated. And I said, well, what am I doing that's intimidating? And it's just like, well, nothing really. I just feel like, you know, a lot of people here are intimidated by you. And I'm like, well, I've never yelled at anybody. I'm always making sure that the morale is right. I don't understand. Is everybody intimidated or are you intimidated? And she's like, no, I'm not saying for me. I'm not, you know, but I feel like that is a thing that happens with black women all the time. They want us to nurture and coddle and be soft with them. But the moment that we're not that, we mean girls. You know, it's just, that shit is exhausting. And so I thought that was, I thought that interview was tea. And I feel like Shelly looked so good too, period. Love that for her. Olandria looked good, period. But I feel like even still, they was watching what they was trying to, like what they was saying. And I ain't like that. Cause the way that Huda acted on her press tour and how she was like talking, she's the only person who's been on her press tour talking negatively about other people. I would have absolutely said what I needed to say, you know, but maybe they just, my thing was maybe they just holding it for the reunion, because I noticed that a lot of people who are going on these podcasts and stuff, they saying that they have not seen the show. And so I wonder if they was told they can't watch the show until right before the reunion. So we gonna see. Ooh, what y'all know about Fantasia? She used to drop bops. But yeah, it was interesting. Hey, Tinara. I honestly did not mean to get on here this late, but I was talking to my family. You know, I'm in LA, so I feel like my family is about to go to sleep right now. So I need to take some moment to talk about them, but I just wanted to hop on and just do some readings like I said I would. But let me tell people, I see that you're bringing the vibes, period. I feel like I made a new playlist because I was like, what about the 2000s? Like, I haven't been on my 2000s in such a long time. And so I was listening to it all day yesterday. And I was like, let me just, you know, because I be needing to like shuffle my music. Because I stam on music sometimes. And you can hang in these streets and it'll be all right with me. Hold on, let me tell people I'm on live. my life, my life,
my life. Why is it so hard? You pick up the phone and call me. Put a little time and call me.
How's y'all week been going?
Remember how you used to say that nothing comes before me. I know it was a lie because you put your boys before me.
I'm really stuck in the 2010 R&B real bad right now. Yeah, I feel like I just had the urge to make a playlist the other day, and I was just like, you know what? Like, I was thinking like Cherish Moment in Time. Like, that's why I labeled the playlist. But I was like thinking about Cherish Moment in Time, and I'm like, you know what? Wait a second. There is a window there of like a bunch of bops back to back to back to back to back. Like, we had JoJo, we had Tanisha Kelly, we had, you know, Jasmine Sullivan when she first came out. Like, Monica was doing her thing at the time, Brandy. Like, it was just like a whole bunch of stuff going on. And I was like, wait a second, I need to go. Ashanti, yes. Usher, yes. And so it was just like everybody was kind of like on a run. And I was like, you know what? Maybe I need to make me a playlist real quick with some Splat on it. Nivea, you know, because Nivea was my girl. And Keisha Cole. Keisha Cole was having, that's when Keisha Cole first dropped. And Keisha was eating when she came out. Eating the girls up. And so I was thinking about that. Like, Lloyd was also a thing. You know, we had B2K. We had Pretty Ricky. We had no fucking business. We had no business. But Pretty Ricky, like, was fucking Avant. Like, it was just a whole run. And so I was just like, yeah, I need to go and make me a playlist real quick. Like, none at all. Because when I think Sierra too, when I think about Pretty Ricky, I think about them basement parties. Because I don't know how old y'all are, but like back, you know, for us 90s kids, we had the skating rink and we also had underage clubs. So, meaning like I think in Indy, like where I'm from in Indianapolis, it was called like Salem or Psalms or something like that. Probably shouldn't have been called that. But it was an underage club, and so we was in there juking, we was in there motherfucking, you know, showing them how our mama made us. You know, all the stuff that we was doing on the wall, we was doing them on people, you know? And so it was a whole era of just like, and Pretty Ricky was at the center of it all. Because Pretty Ricky, they were so good when they came out. Like, I'm from Gary and we definitely had our clubs. Yes, see? Us Midwesties, we understand. But I feel like now the kids don't have no like underage clubs. They don't have no nothing. Like, they just be on the laptop in front of they be in chat rooms and stuff. Like, no, we was doing that too, but we was outside in the field. You know, skating rinks, absolutely. You know, skating rinks packed, ain't nobody skating. Some people were skating, but most of us was not skating. We were just there for the niggas. You know, and then at these underage parties, they have none. I literally just had this conversation with my brother. I said, they don't have social skills at all. And that's why, you know, with Love Island, they was confusing genuine, healthy communication with mean girl behavior because they're not used to people being direct with them because they used to behind that motherfucking computer with their fucking fingers. So yeah, they lack the skills. And I hate that for them. I take my daughter from time to time, period. I love that though. One time, so in Indy we had a West Side underage club and we had an East Side underage club. And I could not wait to get to a certain, because I think you have to be like 13 or 14 or in high school or something to go to the underage club. And I wanted to go so bad, and my mama would not let me go. And the last time before they shut it down because my cousin ended up getting maced by one of the girls. And then my whole family went up there with the whole thing. It was the whole thing, and they ruined everything for us to come. And I couldn't wait to get to a certain age to go. But we used to have like basement parties and stuff like that. I feel like they don't be doing nothing. Like, they don't even know how to interact with each other. Like, I hate that for them. I hate that for them. And they don't even have MTV Jams. They don't have nothing. Like, what do y'all even get ready to in the morning? You know, like, I feel like we was in the last generation to like experience life outside of the internet. You know, Like, I feel like we didn't get cell phones until I was in the 8th grade. And so, like, we was outside. We was playing curveball. We was like, you know, I don't know if y'all know what curveball is, but it's like when somebody on that curve, you on this curve, and y'all throwing the basketball and hitting the curve and like bouncing over the court. Like, we was outside, you know, playing hide and seek. We was outside, like, we just had to be in when the street lights was on. Like, we was riding our bikes all over the city. Like, I feel like they don't have stuff like that no more. And so everybody just so out of touch with reality and obsessed with stuff that's, you know, cancel culture and stuff like that. It's really sad. I wish our kids had better. Now stream culture is huge. It's giving live life through the screen and not for real no more. Yes. It's no balance. Like, it's no balance. You got people literally getting paid for just having somebody walk around and, you know, so you basically live in other people's lives. I can imagine sitting on a stream for 4 hours just watching somebody live their life. Like, why are you not living yours? You know, and I think everything is so convenient too, like with Uber Eats and DoorDash, and like nobody leaves their house. I came through at 89, but I'm a fan of the 90s, 80s music and early 2000. Oh yeah, you right there. I'm 92. But I feel like, you know, we used to ride bikes outside. We used to do all kind of stuff, and I actually, like, where I live is like below me is like kids, and like I'll just be feeling good when they outside just having fun, like being loud and stuff like that. Like, you know, like they got they little parents across the way like put like a little swimming pool out there for them to like hang out outside, and the kids is always outside, and I'm just like, you know, like we need more of that. We need more of that, because sitting in front of that screen all day, like that blue light make you depressed. You know, affects up your vision, fucks up everything. But you know, I just feel like we need to decondition our kids a little bit. Because we think activism is getting online and reporting people's family to CPS and ICE and shit like that. That's not fucking activism. Get in the fucking field. You know? But that's just the direction that we've been moving. That's why I feel like, you know, things like Love Island and stuff like that be such a topic of conversation, because, you know, we the land of the free, but the only thing we got is fucking opinions. That be burning my ass. This is my jam. We ain't had no business. So what type of dances did y'all used to do where y'all from? What dances was y'all doing in Gary? Cause like in Indianapolis we got this thing called jigging, and we got like the Hallville. Like what dances do y'all be having? Or was y'all doing back in the day, or y'all was just bumping and grinding? Because we was doing that too. But yeah, that's something that I've noticed in just like watching reality TV shows and stuff like that. We would catch a lot of the Chicago dances since we so close. Yeah, I can see that. My friend used to live in Gary. I mean, she's from Gary, and so I used to go home with her, and one time we went to the strip club, and it was a very interesting experience. It was a very interesting experience. Footworking. Oh yes, I'm from Detroit. Detroit, we called it jit. Period. Oh, so you from Midwest too? Yeah, okay, Midwest people. But yeah, I be wanting the kids to have something, and they just don't be having nothing. They ain't live in the way that we like. That's why I'm glad that I grew up in the era that I grew up in, like 90s. Like, I'm glad that I grew up in that era, because I feel like we have an equal balance of everything. Because a lot of these stuff, yes, LimeWire. We used to play mixes, or we used to actually mix music together and make up dances and stuff. Like, I used to be on a drill team, and I used to be, you know, like dance and stuff like that. So the mixing of the mixes together, like I remember we mixed Nelly Grills for like a talent show, and we used to just be making up dances, and you know, like kid shit. I feel like kid shit is so out. Everybody want to be grown so quick now, which kind of sucks. Like when you were forced to grow up quick, I feel like you think a lot about those times where you should have just been being a kid, you know? And I feel like these kids now are growing up so fast because there's so much pressure on them from social media and comparing themselves. Like, you got these 17-year-old boys who are expected to buy Louis bags and Balenciaga bags and stuff like that. And it's like, well, it makes sense why a lot of them is doing what they're doing, because it's all this pressure on them to, you know, reach success quick. And it's like, you're 17. Why are you buying them rings that you only get one time in your life? You know, like, why aren't you doing stuff like that? But I feel like it's the expectation, and people don't realize that that's stuff that the 1% do, but it's because of influencer culture and stuff like that. I think it's really tainted the way that our perception of reality. And like, you know, back in the day, like, a box of chocolates and a flower was like, yes, period, we need that. Now it's like, I don't want that. I want a Cartier watch. And it's like, what? That's crazy. He's 17. I love that you upload your streams on YouTube. TikTok blocks your live streams for me sometimes. Wow, they are haters. They do that a lot, though. I feel like they be hiding me from the world. And I feel like it's been upticked lately. Like, I feel like it's been upticked lately. But it's not much that I can do about it. It's just like, I get on here and the people who come through, I just assume they're supposed to be here. And don't even worry about it. You know, because I am very intentional anyway. So I feel like whoever's supposed to be here will be here. But that sucks, though. Every time you play sound bowls, it tells me I have to be 18 and up, but I'm 24. Wow. Really? Are you serious? Oh, wow. I did not know that. That would make sense of why I feel like my lives have been like crazy lately. Meaning like I don't be having a lot of people in my lives no more. But if they restricting y'all, that makes perfect fucking sense. I tried verifying, but it won't let me. They do it on purpose. I'm not surprised, love. I feel like they always trying to hide me from the world. And it's probably because I'm a medium and I pick up on stuff other people don't pick up. I do a lot of mediumship work. I do a lot of talking about Atlantis, Lemuria, us taking our power back and stuff like that. And I'm going to keep doing it. You can't shut me up. But that's really crazy. It makes a lot of sense, though, of why my numbers have been the way that they have been lately. But I try not to focus on it. You know, I appreciate anybody who show up. Hey, Kennedy. If they let y'all in. That's really insane, though. But it will. I'll make you feel. Jamie really was that. Do you still do human design readings? I haven't seen you in a while, so I'm not sure. Yes, I do. I actually did a couple today. But I am kind of switching the way that I do it, meaning like I'm doing more soul encoded human design, because human design, when it was actually created, was done through the lens of mental, because you only get access to energy and downloads based off of where you are frequency wise, you know. And so since it was 100+ years ago where we're stuck in this very mental society, it's missing the soul encoded piece. So I'm actually in the process of redoing human design from the lens of the soul, so I can tell y'all what y'all gifts are and stuff like that through human design. And so I'm going to offer that as a service. It's just I have to redo an entire system, which is, it takes time for me to do that. So I'm almost through. I'm through with a big part of it, but because I did all the small parts first, now I got all these big parts that I have to do, like the incarnation crosses, the gates, you know, all of that. So I'm working on it right now, but I still also have a bunch of mentees and, you know, other stuff that I'm doing, readings and stuff that I'm doing in between. Like today I had a general life reading, I had a mini reading. Yesterday I had a mommy and me, and then 2 adult readings or full readings. And so I'm still offering regular human design right now, but as soon as I get finished with the system, I'm going to start offering flame readings, which I have this deck that I created of like my own stuff, you know. And then I also have my deck coming next week, which is the Oversoul Codex. And so I'll start doing flame readings and telling y'all what flame lineages y'all come from, which I need to work on and stuff like that. So I'm doing like a whole revamping right now of my services. But yes, I do still offer human design and general life readings if you stuck in life and you need to figure out what steps it is. Like right now, what I'm doing is, right now the readings that I'm doing right now, the $11 readings, is kind of similar to a general life reading, but it's just one question. Wherever you are in life right now, If you have a question, I'll answer it. But yeah, I still do all my other services, which have been going really good. Like, I love doing readings just in general. Like, I talked to somebody today who has a lot of gifts, been getting a lot of information through dreams and stuff like that, and I was telling her, you know, what she should be doing in life right now, what I see that her energy is supposed to do, and it's something that she's kind of always known, and she's been told by other people, but the piece that she needed to heal in order for her to get there is the piece that was missing, and that's what I gave her today. And I gave her some stuff to do to kind of help her navigate that. And if you ever book with me, you always get access to me through a chat, through my Telegram, and you get a copy of the reading as well. And then if I have some resources that could help you in your journey right now, I just give them to you, you know, because I feel like we got to help each other in the best way we can. I got a mini one for my golden birthday when I turned 24 and wanted to seek a more detailed one. Yeah, so you have to book the full one. And I've been trying to integrate, well, I have been integrating. Sorry, that was my part. What was I saying? They got me by the ear. They got me. Is it too late to get a reading? No, you can get a reading, my love. It's one question, and my Cash App is tagged to the thing. So it's the cash sign and then BIGTAJJJ. So 3 J's, or you can send it to my Zelle, which is TAJAMOORE16@gmail. Let me pull up my my email real quick. Let me pull up my stuff. But yeah, I'm actually making sure that all my my stuff is soul encoded, so I can help us to remember and stuff like that, because I feel like a lot of people, you know, if you're a person who remember, like in the first wave of people who are starting to remember, just do the thing. You know, there's so many people who need help and things like that, and yeah. So I'm just trying to make sure that I restructure myself and I keep growing and evolving, and as I get more information and as I start to understand myself better and what my gifts are, I'll keep offering y'all what I have, and we can just kind of work on it together. But what I did with the tarot deck, which is the Oversoul Codex, which is supposed to help you figure out what the path to remembrance is, it's a tool for you to use until you can trust your own intuition. You know, so it's not something I want you to use forever. It's just something that's going to help you while you're on your journey back towards yourself. And then once you get yourself, you don't really need no guidance outside of yourself. So yeah. So Kay, are you sending payment through Cash App or Zelle? And I can also just do some free card pulls for you as well with my deck. I actually just pulled a card for you that said Atlantean Echo, which means that you either have some memory or some gifts from Atlantis. You're here to finish what you started without distortion, which means you just need to heal from your trauma and stuff, because there's probably some gifts or some codes that you need to get through that's encoded in trauma. So I'll do that today too. If y'all want a card pulled as well, I can do that as well, in addition to the one question. What y'all know about that old JoJo? And JoJo's music is still good. Like, I don't know if people still listen to JoJo's music, but JoJo's now music is still good. Still very good. And if somebody want me to do a card pull for y'all, who just like some free card pulls for y'all in the comments, just comment that you want one, and I'll pull some cards for y'all, just so I can tell y'all what this new deck is about. And she was 15 talking about this. Oh, hey, love. Okay, so let's do CC first. CC done. Let's see what card comes out for you, my love. Okay, the Crystalline Flame. So let's talk about that. The crystalline flame is people who have pure clarity and divine architecture. They are grid keepers, which means that just by you walking land, you stabilize the grid. You're a frequency stabilizer. You do have a lot of memory that's going to come back through sacred geometry, and you are here to kind of restore the blueprint. However, when your energy is out of alignment, it appears as being very rigid, perfectionism, and a fear of distortion. Okay. All right, let's do one for Mary while I'm waiting for people to, waiting for Kay. Oh, shit. Okay, so for you, Mary, you got rose flame lineage, which is my lineage. Rose gold, rose violet, or you have a blush pearl flame. You are here to restore the divine feminine dream field. Gates that you need access to are your heart grid, your womb portal, meaning your womb alchemy is really important. Our womb is magnetic, our heart is magnetic, and soul union, okay? The traits that kind of come with this rose flame lineage are deep remembrance through emotion, music, and beauty. Born into trauma to transmute ancestral distortion. Activates others through just being present. And a dreamer, a healer, a teacher, and a soul doula. Okay, that's Mary. So Zoran, oh, hi guys. The Zelle is TAJAMOORE16@gmail. All right, let's pull one for Zoran. What does it say for you, Zoran? And I'm not offering these readings until next week. Okay, so I got two cards for you. So I got the Flame of Service and the Flame of Shame. So the Flame of Service is you are remembering why you came. The sacred labor of your oversoul is resurfacing. And the message to you is that the work that you put out is not small. It's encoded with restoration. So I don't know if you're in the field of service or something like that. And then also have the Flame of Shame. And the Flame of Shame means that there's a shame wound that you need to look at. And this is like a judgment that somebody pushed onto you, meaning like whatever it is that you came here to do, meaning you might be dimming yourself because somebody projected their own fears onto you or whatever. But what this card is telling you is that you're not broken. You were blamed for your brilliance. So it's really important for you to step into your light, whatever that is. And it feels like it has something to do with service. But just because somebody said it who didn't see your vision, don't mean you got to shrink yourself for other people. Is basically what those two cards are saying together. Okay, hold on, y'all, real quick. Let me see. Okay, what's your question? Kay? Let me pause this real quick. Oh, that's my song too. I do have Cash App. My Cash App is BIGTAJJJ. Are these the oracles you'll be releasing? No, this is a deck that's my own personal deck. I was going to put this in an oracle deck, and I think I told y'all that I was going to put this in an oracle deck, but I don't know if I want to do that just yet, you know. But I might, maybe I will, maybe I won't. We'll see. But no, it's not in the oracle deck yet. Oh, God, I'll get you in just a second. Let me get Kay's question first. What geographical area should I move to where me and my child will thrive? Let me pause this real quick. Ooh, oh, I just skipped my damn song. Okay. I don't know why I keep hearing Austin. Whatever it is, I feel like it's down south. But I heard Austin. Hold on. And that feels like Texas. You say that you would treat me right. Yeah, I don't know why I feel like it's Austin, my love. Are you in Ohio? But I keep hearing Ohio. Are you in Ohio, my love, Kay? Where are you at right now? I'm in Rhode Island. Okay, so Ohio. Oh, is there an Austin? Hold on. Oh, there's a Austin, Ohio, though. What the fuck is there? Austin, Ohio. Because I heard Ohio after that. Location on the map. That's actually Midwest, though. No, I'm feeling like that's Austin, Texas. But there is an Austin, Ohio, which is kind of crazy. I can't find, hold on. I'm in Rhode Island. Yeah, I think Texas, my love. Hold on, let me send you and it won't let me pin it, y'all. I don't know what be going on with my lives, but they let me see if I can pin it. Oh. Yeah, it won't let me pin it. Do you have another question, Kay? Because I feel like that was a quick one. So if you have another question, just drop it. But I feel like Texas would be a good place. I keep hearing Ohio, so I'm just going to give you Ohio, which is Midwest. And I don't know why that feels like a safe place for you and your son. Ohio feels like a safe place. Yeah. Yeah, more. So it's TAJAMOORE16@gmail. And Kay, if you got another question, I'll answer another question for you as well, just because I feel like that was a very quick answer. So hold on, let me go back up to the card pools. So I did Zaron was the last, Mary was the last person. No, Zaron was the last person. Okay, Mooney. Let's see what card I get for you, Mooney. Turn my music back on. I'm really sad. Where's Keisha Cole at? Y'all don't even got Keisha Cole. Like, why would y'all not have Keisha Cole? Y'all, when she released this, she had a dance. She had a dance tutorial, like part of the CD. Me and my brother was in that living room every day after school, cutting it the fuck up. Okay, so this is for you, Mooney. Mooney, what I got is the Pale Violet Flame, which is one of my favorite flames, by the way. It's ethereal wisdom and subtle insight, meaning like your energy is not loud. Your energy is very subtle but wise. It's the energy of a veil walker, meaning that you could kind of see behind the illusion, and a dream walker as well, which means a lot happens in your dreams. People who have this pale violet flame have access to the Akashic records and pre-incarnational memory, which means you probably came from, before we decided to incarnate, you have memory from past lives. But the shadow side of this energy is spiritual dissociation or a reluctance to ground your energy. Okay, that was for you, Mooney. And then this is for love. All I can see is it's a bunch of hands and evil eye and butterflies, and then I see love. So I'm just gonna call you love. Okay, let's see what card we have for love. Yeah, I think, Kay, I think you need to look into Austin, Ohio, because for some reason I keep hearing Ohio for you and your son. If you have your date and location and time of birth, I can look up the astrocartography of that place and see if that's a good place for you. Okay, there we go. All right, you got the diamond flame, love, and the diamond flame is a source of light. It has purity in its transmissions, meaning that you are a frequency purifier, and you anchor in unity. Your energy is really good at holding the pure flame, meaning like almost like unfiltered source energy, and it does that under distortion pressure. which means that even regardless of whatever is going on around you, you stay true to yourself. But this energy does come with fragility, which means that sometimes you can struggle to stay present or struggle to stay present with your emotions. And then it comes with energy burnout and divine detachment as well, meaning like sometimes you'll disconnect from source. Hold on, let me go down and see. Okay, let me look for you, Kay, real quick. Let me see what that energy is. Hold on, y'all. Okay, let me look this up for you real quick. Early. What you say, 6'2"?
Never ever.
947. Give it to you. That I'm in love with you. Baby, I do. Oh damn, y'all typing too fast, Bronx. Hold on, let me sign in. Y'all doing so much. Y'all do so much. Sorry, girl, they be making me do the most. Let me add you real quick. I think that was 2 June 93. 941 I'm assuming that this is of the US of A. Let me make sure. Okay, good. All right, my love. Let's see Ohio. Where the fuck is Ohio on this map? It's next to Indiana. So this is Chicago. Let me pull up a map. Asking God to please forgive me. Everything clear now. So Ohio is on the other side of Indiana. So Indiana is okay. Okay, so this is what I'm getting for Ohio. Okay, so it's on your Mercury-Venus line. So it creates a pleasant place where the potential is predominantly in creative pursuits. You become a wordsmith. You write or publish poems. You are successful at marketing and write passionate love letters. You cultivate a certain way of expressing yourself and are able to diplomatically settle differences of opinions. In this region, it is good to have an advertising agency or printing business, but also fashion designing or running an art gallery benefit from the combinations of trade and aesthetics. This place is perfect for a lucrative combination of art and commerce. On top of that, the abilities in your trade or craft improve, and it makes job applications and financial negotiations easier. So, oh, you did a Mommy and Me. Okay, I got you. Yeah, so it sounds like that whatever it is you do creatively would enhance in Ohio. That's for Kay. Because I told her I was here in Austin, but I kept hearing Ohio over and over again. And so I was just looking up the astrocartography for her, and it seems like it's going to be a good area for you, my love. And it's on the good side of your Jupiter line as well, Kay. Let me go back up though, and let me finish doing. And did anybody else send money for a reading? If not, I'll just do some more card pulls. I do readings, Danera. They're $11, and you would just have to either Zelle it to me, which is my email is in the chat, or you Cash App it at Big Taj with 3 J's at Cash App. So let me go back up. So I did a card pull for y'all. Let me hear you say yeah. Okay, this is for you, Olga. And then I'll do Orgone next. Okay, so you got the flame of self-sabotage, Olga. And this is a pattern of distortion that's triggered by visibility, power, or potential that is actually resurfacing in your energy. You are not broken. This is a protection pattern ready to be rewired. So what I would do is look at the areas of your life where you have self-imposed limitations, and understand that sometimes some point or some place in your psyche may be holding on to that out of protection for you. But if your circumstances have changed, then that's no longer useful. That was for you, Olga. Who's next? Okay, this is for Orgone next. Okay. This is so smudged. Let's do another one. We had no fucking business. We had no business at all listening to this. Okay, so what I get for you, Orgone, is the collapse contract. And this is you've been living a karmic contract that ends in self-destruction. It ends now. You are free to rewrite the outcome, which means that it's okay for you to take control of your life. You know, there might have been some self-destructive behavior, or there might have been a karmic contract that was playing out, but now you actually have the potential to build the life that you want. On the high line. Okay. I can't find you. Okay. Hi, O. Never seen you on that night before. Yeah, I actually recently started going a little bit later, like coming on about 7 o'clock. But honestly, I'm starting to realize that if I go 7 o'clock my time, I'm on Pacific Standard Time. But for some reason, I feel like 8 o'clock is a good spot to come on. So I might start, coming 8 o'clock. But on Tuesdays and Thursdays, I usually do readings on live. I'm on the fence about suing the hospital I gave birth to my son at for medical malpractice. Should I go through with it? For some reason, I feel like it's something that's going to be hard to prove. Like the burden of proof would have to be on you, and something would be hard to prove. Because I keep hearing something about evidence. I do think that there was some neglect on their end. Did they try to get you to sign something? I'm sorry, hold on, y'all. Give me a second. Okay, this is for you. I don't know why I feel like somebody was trying to get you to sign something. Or maybe somebody would try to get you to sign something. Where's the evidence for this? Like, do you have evidence that solidifies this? Because for some reason, I feel like your case is harder to prove, but it does feel like you have a case. Medical malpractice requirements. So you need a professional duty owed to by the patient, breach of duty, injury caused by the breach resulting in damage. Yeah, I feel like you have a case. years for the date of the incident. But when did this happen? CT and MRI show he has a cracked temporal bone, but they've been trying to say he was born with it. How long ago was this? Has it been over 3 years? I have a NICU PPIC of him with a swollen face. Yeah, I feel like there was negligence, but I don't know why something feels like it's going to be hard to prove. Yes, but we found out about it last year. Yeah, it doesn't matter. The statute of limitation for it is up. I actually used to be a personal injury lawyer. How old is he now? Yes, what we found out last year. Yeah, 3 years from the incident date. No, I mean, he's 3. Okay, I mean, you still might be within. Was the harm substantial? Like, does he still have problems with this? Something, I don't know why I feel like something is hard for you to prove. It's going to be hard for you to prove. What evidence do you have? I know you got the CT scan, the MRI. Yes, severe delays. Okay. And you're thinking the severe delays come from the temporal bone, which is in his head. I'm assuming the temporal bone is in your head. Obviously, I'm sorry. Girl, that in the pictures. I don't think that's enough. You actually have to be able to prove the negligence. I think it's a lot of things working against you. I can't give you a solidified no, but what I'm hearing is that it's going to be really hard for you to prove. You need to reach out to a personal injury lawyer in your area. And the good thing with personal injury lawyers is that they don't charge up front. It's like whatever they charge, they take you through an intake. They figure out whether or not they're going to be able to take on your case. They ask you to send over everything that you have, and then they'll let you know whether or not they'll be able to take it. My concern is the statute of limitation. And again, they're going to have to prove negligence without a shadow of doubt. So I would get all his treatment together and stuff like that, but it's the being able to prove negligence, which I think is going to be the snag in the case, but that don't mean you don't try. Because they might know something that you don't know, like maybe if there's other people in the area who have had like similar injuries or whatever around him. But it's the proving of the negligence is the hardest part. Because you have to have the doctor's name, which I'm pretty sure you have documentation and stuff like that. But yeah, that's what I would say is the proving of it. Okay, sorry, let me go back up, y'all. This was a bop. Y'all know nothing. Y'all know nothing about music. Oh my age girl, but it ain't nothing but. You can just ask for a car. I'll do a carpool for you, Danera. Are you still on here? Like the live if you still on here. Nobody like but Danera. Okay, good. I got the flame of self-sabotage. A pattern of distortion triggered by visibility, power, or potential is resurfacing. You're not broken. This is protection pattern ready to rewire. So this is the same card I got for somebody else. It means that there's some self-imposed limitations that you need to look at. That I can't energy, or you sabotaging because maybe it was a trauma response, but the circumstances could be different now. So you need to go back. Stepped away for an earshot if you got to me on the card. Oh, baby, that was a while ago. I did get to you, but you probably gonna have to watch the live back. Hey, Shanique. For some idea reason I can't find you. I want to book a reading on Cash App you, add to the pro. The readings have to be booked through my website, and I think they'll take Apple Pay, but I'm not sure if they'll take Cash App. But all like booked readings have to go through my website. For some odd reason, it won't let me find you. That's so odd. Yes, Mary, I'll pull one for you. I thought I already did pull one for you, Mary. I did pull one for you. Okay, so let me pull one for Mooney again, and then I'll pull one for Mary. Because I don't remember what it said. My guides keep telling me that. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. Okay, so the distortion veil is what I get for you, Mooney. And it's something unseen is influencing the path. That could be mimic codes, false guidance, or energetic interference. It's really important that you pause, recalibrate, and purify your field. So I would take a spiritual bath. Get you some wormwood and get you some black walnut, a cup of sea salt. Make you a spiritual bath because there's probably something attached to your energy field. And then for you, I think this might be the same card that I pulled for you, Mary. But the collapse contract. You've been living a karmic contract that ends in self-destruction. It's time for it to end now. You are free to rewrite the outcome, meaning whatever it is that you're going through right now is coming to an end. So you're going to get a lot of potential to rewrite the life that you want the way that you want. Yes, Kay, you can get a card pull. Oh, you think you found me? Okay, let me see. Oh, the Lyran fragment. Okay, so that means that there's some past life pain that comes from the Lyra collapse that's resurfacing, which is royalty war or Exodus memory. So there's a lot of us here who are star seeds from Lyra who came here to finish a job because the distortion, the fear, the control, the manipulation that we experience actually came from the Lyran wars. So a lot of us are Lyran star seeds and we don't know it. So if you are dealing with a lot of grief and suffering in this lifetime, it could be not all from this lifetime. It could be from this past life. So that feel of failure, the feel that you're gonna not achieve what you want to achieve. It could be from this Lyran fragment. So the message is you did not fail. You did not fall. You survived. So you're probably a Lyran starseed, which a lot of us are. We had no business singing this song when it came out. Not one lick of business. However, I love that we did. Okay. Bye, Zarai. Thank you, Big Taj. I hope that you received the Cash App. Hold on. Are you leaving? I did receive the Cash App. Did you have a question, love? Yeah, I can pull a card for you, but let me see if the algorithm absolutely gatekeeps me. What question did you have, Terrence? And it actually looked like you can ask a couple of questions. I hope you didn't leave. I'm sorry. If not, I owe you one. Let me wait a little bit longer, y'all. I'm sorry. But yeah, the algorithm is always gatekeeping me, girl. They be hiding me from the people. That's why I be trying to go live at night and stuff, in hopes that they'll let people see me. But every Tuesday and Thursday, I go live a little bit later to do some readings. Oh my gosh, I hope he didn't leave. Zeron, are you still here? You are so welcome, my love. Katie. If not, I'm sending you a refund because that's really crazy. Yeah, you can get a card, my love. Now I feel bad because I didn't see that in time. I'm sending you your money back because you got me messed up. All right, so I got the Flame of Lineage return for you, my love. This is for Holistic Homegirl. Okay, so it reveals the lineage most active in this lifetime may differ from your origin. This is the flame you're here to embody it now, which means that One of your flame lineages is returning right now. Let's see if I can figure out which one it is. I don't know why it feels like rose violet, but I'm so sad that he got out of here that quick. And it was like 10 minutes ago. I'm just gonna send him his money back because so strong. And I got the void womb too, which is stillness, integration, the cool cocoon. Nothing is wrong, everything is forming. That means it's probably silver blue. Hold on, let me hear it real quick. I can tell you. Oh, it's not rose violet, it's pale violet. It's pale violet with a silver blue undertone, which means you need to sit in stillness a lot, babe. Yeah, it actually feels like pale violet though, which is still one of the rose lineages. Hold on. So for the silver blue flame, people are usually grief midwives. They do a lot of tone healing or grief alchemy. They're here to transmute loss into clarity through vibration. But the shadow side of this energy is suppression of emotions and silent suffering. And then, hold on, let me get you the pale violet. That was rose violet. No, I don't know why I feel like it's pale violet, not rose violet. Pale violet is ethereal wisdom, subtle insight, which means your energy is not loud. Your energy is very subtle, but you are one of those people in the room that people probably don't realize how wise you are because you're not outward with it, I guess. They're veil walkers, meaning you can see through distortion, but you're also a dream walker, which means that there's a lot of work that's happening. No cameras, my love. But there's a lot of work that's happening in the dream realm. People who usually have the pale violet flame have access to the Akashic records and incarnational memory. But the shadow side of it is spiritual dissociation and reluctance to ground your energy. Yes, Natasha, let me pull a card for you, my love. I'm so sad that he left. I need to refund this for him. I feel bad now because he was on my lives. He was trying to get that figured out. Oh yeah, makes sense. Thank you. You're welcome, my love. This was... Okay, hold on. I'm getting you, Natasha. I know you said good night. Let me go ahead and get you real quick. So I got the rose gold flame for you, Natasha, which is holy devotion and remembrance. This is priestess energy. Sacred service guides, meaning like you're here to be a service to other people. So holding rituals, ceremonies, and also having integrity in how you move within your work is really important. But the caveat to this energy, or the other side of this energy when it's not in alignment, is martyrdom, meaning sometimes you can be self-sacrificing, you can overgive, you can people please, you can prioritize everybody else's needs over your own, and you want to be a service to other people, but you don't take enough rest. That's for you, Natasha. No more having a fuss and fight. Yep, that's me. Yep, girl, that's rose gold energy, my love. So make sure that you understand that what you need in life is just as important as what everybody else needs. You know, I have a really, really heavy rose gold energy because my body is a rose gold temple. And so I've been the type of person who is everything to everybody and nothing to myself. And that's when I was the most frustrated. That's when I was living in the most pain. So prioritize you. Let me lick it from your neck into your back and down. Shivering, tongue delivering, chills up that spine. That ass is mine. No crystal tonight, it's alright with you. That's cool. We was only in high school. I'm telling you. Remember when I used to play between your legs? Never for you to stop because you know where it would head. Straight to your mother's bed. Like the Marriott. Did anybody else want a card pull? It's free. But tonight,
You must be used to me crying, crying while you're out bumping.
Danira, did I get a card for you, Danira? Or did you hear your card, Danira? Because I know that's the last person I had up top. I'll go back up and see who all up there.
Must be used to me crying, crying while you're out bumping and grinding, but I'm leaving you tonight.
And another one.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna make you do what it do, baby.
This was such an underrated Jamie Foxx song. Yeah, I can get one for you, Love and Renee. I got you.
I'm gonna make you do what it do, baby.
This was peak Jamie Foxx. Okay, so the card I got for you, Renee, is the Sacred No, which means you are not meant to carry this. Something must be released, meaning you got to learn how to say no. This no is your freedom spell. Speak it clearly. Meaning you should only say yes to the things that really light your soul on fire. Everything else needs to be, everything else should be a no. You need to learn how to say no more often. And there's so much sacred power in no, because you're supposed to be building the life that you actually enjoy, which means you gotta weed out the stuff that's not for you and not do things out of obligation. So if your, friends are like, let's go out, and you don't want to go out, say no. That's for Love and Renee. If you want a card pull, just put it in the comments. I'll probably be on for probably like another 20 minutes and then I'm gonna escape. Because I've been on here for probably at least an hour. Baby, that's your body calling your name. Baby, that's your body doing the same. Anybody want a second card? Hell, it's only a couple of us on here anyway. If not, I'll go ahead and escape because I kind of want to lay down. I've been working all day. And I haven't even written the episode for tomorrow. If y'all come to my Wednesday sessions where I talk about Atlantis and Mew and stuff, I haven't even done anything on that episode, and it's tomorrow at 1 o'clock. I'll take another one. Okay, Natasha, I got you, girl. I just be coming on here on Thursdays just to hang out with y'all. I'm very good at people pleasing. I'm working towards growing away from that. Thank you. You're so welcome, my love. I used to be a people pleaser too. And I tell you what, I went 6 months saying no to everything. And it was like, Tata, you so mean, you this, you that. I said, well, baby, I ain't never been mean before. Maybe I need to try that on for size. Yeah, I can get one for your partner. About your partner. I don't know if I can pull a card for your partner, but what's going on would be more of like a paid reading, my love. Oh, it's freezing? No way. I can pull a card for your partner though. But I think we already talked about your partner, did we not? Am I freezing still, Natasha? Oh, wow. Am I still freezing? No, we didn't, but it's okay. It's a complex topic. Okay, I don't know why I felt like that's so crazy. What's going on? They really trying to keep me from the people. Okay, who is this for? Natasha? And then Olga, I'll pull a card for your partner. Okay, so Natasha, I get the Mirror of Misnaming. Nope, I'm doing yours right now. So Natasha, I get the Mirror of Misnaming, which is others could not see you clearly, so you begin to hide. You are not who they told you were. You are more. This was such a time to be alive. It's basically telling you stop hiding your energy. Just because people did not see you clearly don't mean that you need to be less of who you are. Or accept whatever other people's truth of you has been. I don't know, that's crazy that they freezing me. I can't never just get out here and chill and vibe and without some shit happening. Your first kiss, yes I remember. I was the one who said, put your lips like this. Child. I had my first kiss when I was 12. Which is crazy because now that I think about this, this was a grown man who had his own apartment in the complex that I lived in. And I wasn't even a fast girl, but just like he asked me, and I was like, sure. What's going on, girl? What's going on up there? But what's crazy is my brother told my mama. And he used to just get me in trouble all the fucking time. So he told my mama out of spite, and she threw a deodorant at me full throttle. It smacked the ceiling, and that stain of deodorant on the ceiling sat there until we moved. So yeah, hey Kari. Try to hide. Anybody else want a carpool? They're free. Just drop I want a carpool in the comments. And I'll do a couple more before I get out of here in 10 minutes. Am I still freezing, y'all? No? Okay, Kennedy, let's get you a card. I think my eyes is burning. And Mary, I'll get you in a second. Let me get Kennedy first and then I'll get Mary. Okay, so for you, Kennedy, I got the Diamond Flame, and people who are the Diamond Flame are a source of light and very pure in their transmissions, meaning that you're a frequency purifier and you are like a unity anchor. You are able to hold your flame steady and pure under the pressure of distortion, meaning like you're probably not a person who's easily peer pressured or anything like that. But the caveat to this energy is fragility, meaning that you might struggle to stay present with your emotions, and you almost might experience energy burnout or detachment as well. That's for you, Kennedy. Okay, Mary. Let's get you, Mary. Yeah, that means your frequency amplifier, my love. I mean, purifier. We need you to hold your resonance. Even if people don't understand you, hold the line for us, baby. Yes, I'll do one for you, Abby, too. Let me get... Who is after? I'm going to get Mary, and then I'll get Mooney, and then I'll get Abby. It's the only way you know. Is this music too loud? Okay. So for you, Mary, I got the distortion veil, which means something unseen may be influencing your path. This could be mimic codes. This could be false guidance or energetic interference. The message is for you to pause and recalibrate and then purify your field. So like I told somebody else, do a spiritual bath, which could be wormwood, black walnut, and a cup of sea salts. Use African black soap, but it feels like there might be energy that's attached to your field that might have you looping thoughts and stuff like that. All right, let's do Mooney. All right, let's do you, Mooney. Okay, so for you, Mooney, I got the Amethyst Flame, which is the flame of alchemy. It is very intuitive. It is a pattern reader and a transmutation guide, meaning you're here to transmute energy you turn poison into medicine, and you're really good at spiritually reframing things. However, the caveat or the shadow side of this energy is that you might over-identify with your wounds, or you might get stuck in the process of trying to transmute energy, meaning like you might get stuck in grief, you might get stuck in pain. And I think my first card that I pulled from you said that you were a grief alchemist. Okay, thank you. I've been clearing my energetic field. I'll take a salt bath tomorrow. I appreciate it. No problem. Okay, good. Thank you, Moon. So no, I usually don't use tarot cards, CC. This is an oracle deck that I created based off of the Remembrance Path, because I'm gonna start doing flame lineage readings and stuff like that when my other deck gets here. But this is gonna help me with telling people, you know, what flame lineages and stuff that they come from and stuff. But I don't typically use tarot decks because I'm a medium. So I just, usually when I'm on here doing like the $11 readings, I'm just feeling what I can pick up. Alright, so let's do you, Mrs. Wiley. Yep, I got you, Deasia. Give me 1 second. Even though I know how to read tarot cards, like I got tarot decks, 1,000 tarot decks over here, but I just like to read raw. Because I feel like I can pick up a lot more from spirit than tarot cards. But I mean, tarot readings are, you know, I used to get on here. I think only one time I used tarot cards on here. I feel like tarot cards are like a cheat code. And they just like a tool. Once you like develop your own intuition. Yeah, I got you, C Rose. Give me 1 second. Hold on, who am I pulling this for? Oh, Miss Wiley. This is for you, Miss Wiley. Ooh. So I got the Void Womb, which is crazy because we talked about this. The Void Womb is the energy of stillness, integration, and the soul cocoon. So the message is nothing is wrong, everything is forming, but it comes through stillness. And I think me and you had a conversation about you being pre-consciousness, meaning like you come from the Void Womb energy. And that's the card that I pulled for you. So that's just a little confirmation for you, girl. That's just a little confirmation for you, girl. I'll pull another one for you after I get done with these other requests. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right, this one is for you, C Rose. Okay. Ooh, C Rose, you got the Phoenix flame lineages, which are either deep crimson, violet red, or the gold black. It's really the Phoenix lineages come from the black flame, which is not talked about a lot. But this energy is here to burn through distortion and to rebirth souls into authenticity. Okay, the gates that it comes with is shadow alchemy, so it works a lot with the shadow. Flame truth and timeline collapse, meaning you are here to burn through distortion and collapse timelines. Okay, the traits of people who have this energy are they're born into extreme trauma, betrayal, and persecution loops. They are alchemists and destroyers of false identities, and they are initiators as well. They tend to walk alone because they're perceived as too intense or too much, but they're here to turn their wounds into flame that awakens other people. And that is for C Rose. I miss my girl so much. Like, I remember exactly where I was when my grandma came outside to tell me that she had. I never forget them people. I never forget them. You don't take the people's princess. Wow, that's deep. Thank you. You're welcome. It means that you've probably been through a lot of trauma and you were here to kind of alchemize that. I mean, once you can do that, there's going to be a lot of gifts on the other side of that. Okay. Yeah, I will never forget those. I will never forgive those people. Okay, Deasia, you're next, my love. All right, this is for you, Deasia. And they done used and abused my girl. And then gonna take, somebody's paying for that. Somebody's paying for that shit. All right, so for you, Deasia, I got the Rose Violet Flame, which is soft and it's a radiant truth mirror, meaning that you mirror truth back to people. You are a heart igniter and a self-worth restorer. You are here to heal shame and reflect divinity back to people. But the caveat or the shadow side of this energy is self-erasure, meaning that sometimes you erase yourself, sometimes you're less of yourself around other people. And the other thing is that sometimes you might seek your worth through other people. That's for Deasia. I can just pull one for you, Jazzy. All right, I got you, Jazzy. This is a deck that I made. That's my own deck to help with flame readings and stuff. So I'm just doing some card pulls because this will be a service I'll be offering once my other deck gets here. Because this is my Oracle deck that I created. Because I literally just bought some blank tarot cards and just wrote what I needed to write on them. Because I feel like the tarot decks are missing the soul component of things. And so I wanted to make my own that was soul encoded, that had a lot to do with the path of remembrance. So if anybody else wants a card pull, just drop that you want a card pulled in the comments and I can pull one for you. It's free. Okay. Ooh, this is my jam. You're welcome, Deasia. Oh, I don't even want to be on the internet hooting and hollering, child. But Jasmine. Okay, Empress, I got you, my love. So, for you, Jazzy, I pulled the Flame of Radiance, which means your light is safe. It's time for you to be seen. So you might be somebody who is dimming your light for other people. And what you need to understand is that this is not arrogance. This is permission. You are meant to be shining. You know, so you have to understand right now, it is okay for you to shine. Jasmine, Jasmine, Jasmine. I just screamed. Period. I hope that was a good scream. Do you do full readings or teach about spiritual guidance? Yeah, I'm a spiritual mentor. I actually have 9 mentees right now, which is a lot, by the way. So I have to wait to get some of them out before I start taking new clients. But yeah, I'm a spiritual mentor. I do general life readings. So if you are a person who is struggling in life right now, don't know what steps to take, general life readings are offered on my website and you can pick 30 minutes to an hour. But I give you guidance and I also give you tools if I feel like I have something that can help you navigate where you are. And it's not tarot or anything like that. It's just me reading your energy. I'm a medium. But yeah, I offer them. I also offer human design readings, which are looking at your energetic blueprint and telling you how your oversoul decided to embody in this reality, meaning like how your energy is supposed to move and how you get yourself into alignment. Those are available on my website. I offer mommy and me's too. So if you have a kid or you have kids, I'll tell you how your energy interacts with each other. I'm so proud of who you have grown into. You go, girl. Thank you, girl. Thank you. I love that. She's amazing, y'all. Thank you. That's one of my mentees, y'all. Yes, on point, period. That's why I feel like tarot don't be having all the stuff that you need in there. And so I make my own, you know, that go with what I am trying to bring, the soul technology I'm trying to bring back. So that's why I created the Oversoul Codex for y'all that do your own readings, you know. But you can also just go to my website. If you go to my website and go scroll down to where the tarot deck is, click tarot descriptions. Literally whatever picture is calling your name, click on it and there's a description there. There's rituals that you can do to try to get yourself into alignment. There's lessons. Like everything that I do is just to help us remember who we are. So this was my shit back in the day. I used to love Khalees, y'all. I used to love Khalees. Damn. I'm having too much fun with this playlist. But still. I'm happy, Jazzy. I love that. So who was the Empress? Empress, I pulled a card for you. And this card is the bloodline flame. So that means you here with ancestral roots. You have a gift or a curse from your ancestral line that is asking to be seen. The message for you is that you are the flame that ends what they could not name and births what they could not dream. Okay, which means that you're here to do some ancestral karmic clearing, and you're here to birth whatever you birth right now, whatever you bring into existence is your ancestors' dreams. So yeah, that's for you, Rahel. That's for you, baby. Yeah. I love Khalees. Nas, you don't put your hands on another woman. And she just living her life now. Oh my gosh, she's living her life. She's on that farm in Africa. She got animals. She got all of her food is made at home. She doing vegan recipes. Like, girl, name my daughter Kalissa partly after Khalees. Period. Somebody who knows something. Oh Lord, and I'm a Leo. All of this is facts. Period. Yeah, she looks. Her skin is clear. Look, face card never declined. Not a day in her life. But I loved how authentic she was. Like, I loved that. I think it was like called Kaleidoscope or whatever. Like whatever her first album was. Oh, me and my brother used to. We was in our alt. We had an alt goth era. I feel like everybody who. I feel like us as millennials, we have been so many different versions of ourselves. Like, we are very well versed. We are very diverse as a group of people. But yeah, we had our little alt era and emo black people. And Khalees was at the forefront. Loved her down. Okay, y'all. So yeah, so I get on here on Thursdays, Tuesday and Thursdays, not Thursday nights. I'm probably gonna start getting on around like 7:30, 8 o'clock. And I just, do $11 readings if y'all want them, or, whatever I'm offering. If people just come to hang out, I'm down with that. We just listen to music and do some readings. It's nothing too major. So yeah. Oh, Abby, let me pull you a second card because I said I was gonna pull you a second card and I didn't. Ooh, and it came right out. It feels like you're remembering who you were. Right now, I gotta pull a secondary card to this though. Reveals the primary lineage of the soul first carried in ancient oversoul form. The Lyra fragment. Yeah, it feels like Abby, it feels like that there's a fragment from Lyra, which means you not only were you in the void womb, you probably have been in a lot of these incarnations. But what I'm getting is the first card that I got was the flame lineage of origin, which reveals the primary lineage of the soul first carried in ancient oversoul form, which was Lyra. You were in Lyra, okay? So that means that you have some past life pain from Lyra's collapse surfacing. You could have been royalty. You could have been part of the war or Exodus memory. But you got to understand you didn't fall. You survived. And you are remembering who you were before the fall right now. So it feels like some energy is coming. And then I get the flame lineage of return on the bottom, which means that there's a flame energy that's being embodied right now, which I honestly think is that stillness energy. Period, girl. I'm glad I was able to give it to you. I'm glad I was able to give it to you, my friend. But yeah, I just came out to hang out. If y'all don't want no other card pulls, I'm probably gonna go ahead and head out. And I'll be back on here Thursday. I'll also be on tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Oh yeah, I can pull a card for you, Shan. About to listen to the Sound Bath live. Try earlier and it put me to sleep. Period. I love that. Yeah, I've been doing them every Monday. I've been trying to go live like around 7, 8 o'clock my time. Ooh, that came flying out, girl. Shan, I got the mirror flame. You are being mirrored. You are being mirrored. Either by a twin, like somebody you're in a relationship with, a distortion, meaning like something that is ruled and controlled, fear, manipulation, or a soul contract, The message is this reflection is not your identity. Use it to remember. Meaning you need to pay attention to the people around you because people around you are mirroring back to you some things that you need to work on. Some things that you need to see through. You are not that energy anymore. It might be time for you to release that. That's for you, Shan. I missed it. What you missed, girl? You want a card pull for you, My Life in 4K? Mood Ring was such an album. I started dancing because of Maya. Ballet, jazz, tap, contemporary, because our good sis was a trained dancer. I will never forget that Janet Jackson tribute. Oh, I was late to your live. Yeah, I've been on for about like an hour and a half. But I'm doing some free card pulls. If you want a card pull, I can stay on and do one for you, and then I'll jet set. Oh shit! You just let me know, girl. Ooh, such an underrated song. Sure, I'll do one for you. While Usher Burn plays in the background.
I know this is something I gotta do. But that don't mean I want to. What I'm trying to say is that
You're welcome, my love. Hey, Seth.
love
That Janet tribute was out of this world. All right. So what I got for you, My Life in 4K, is the lunar flame lineages, which is the silver flame, the pale violet flame, the opalescent white flame. These energies come here to restore the inner temple, the dream fields, and soul memory. The gates are the third eye, the dream mirror, and womb knowing, meaning that you get a lot of pure knowingness from your womb. People who have the lunar energies have strong dream work, mediumship, and intuition. So you might be a medium. They are emotionally sensitive and kind of like walking antennas in this environment. They pick up on everything. They tend to carry Lumerian, Venetian, and water priestess codes. And some have hidden, some of their energies are hidden until their flame stabilizes. So you have lunar flame lineages, which means that you are feminine energy. Feminine energy coming back through intuition. You might have come from Series B. I feel that. Yes, my love. Yes, my love. Lunar energy is the divine feminine energy. It's the first energy in existence. And then the solar energy came from the lunar energy. So you're probably ancient, my love. A lot of us are. All right, y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow at 1 o'clock, which is 3 Central, 4 Eastern. And then I'll be on here Thursday as well around this time, like 8:30, 9 o'clock Pacific time. But if you're in my Patreon or on my YouTube, I usually put announcements there so y'all know when I'm live. But it's usually every Tuesday and Thursday night. So yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. Have an amazing rest of y'all night. I love y'all deep. And until next time, I'll put this on YouTube too if y'all... Bye, Set. Bye, CC. But I'll put this on my YouTube. Thank you. Thank you, Shan. So that y'all can go back and rewatch it if y'all want to. Thank you. Thank you, Mooney girl. All right, y'all. Have a good night.